Back. It's Bubba and Eri. We're back and it's May 14th. And here's the pumpkin plants. They're reaching for the sky. Now I know every year I get people that go, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Look at our 1911. It's standing up like it's hollering, yeah baby! But you know what, I'm not worried about it.
Birdman said that plant was no good.
Yeah, Birdman told us this plant was stunted a week ago.
He said pull it.
Sorry Birdman, he told us to pull it.
Yeah.
We're not pulling it.
It looks good to me.
And anyways, here's what you can do with these. This is going straight up to the sky. What we'll do is bring in a couple shovelfuls of dirt and we'll put the dirt over here and we'll cut out this kickstand. This leaf right here is acting like a kickstand holding the vine up. But we'll do this together, and I'm not gonna do it on camera because, well, I wanna have both my hands available to do what I gotta do. We'll cut off that kickstand, we'll put some dirt around there, and we'll bring it down onto a ramp of dirt and try to guide it this way. But that's our 1911 Urena. Thank you, Leonardo, for the seed. Over here we have another one doing the same thing. Because it's been so cloudy, they're growing for the sky. Today was our first day in a long time, and we gave them gradual sun today. Eri said the plant was wilting today. These leaves were wilting, so we covered them with plastic and screen at the same time to give it 40% protection from the sun instead of 20. Your 6 mil plastic will be cut back 20% of the sun, this cloudy construction plastic, and the screen, the insect screen that you can get, typically will block about 20%. So with both layers on there on an extremely sunny day when the plants aren't used to it, 2 layers will give it the protection it needs during like noon and 4 o'clock when the plant can get too much sun and scorch your leaves. What I'll do with this plant is I'll take my sticks, and I want this vine to go the other way. We want it to grow towards Eri, so I'm going to gradually push it down there, not all in one day, right there, that's it. And then tomorrow I'll come out and I'll do another inch or 2, and we'll get it turned around. Now, if the vine splits, it's not the end of the world. Woody Harrelson over on the East Coast purposely cuts the vines open and splits them. It does 2 things. One, it prevents them from ever getting a foamy stump, a Mr. Foamer. We'll talk about that in another video, Mr. Foamer. But it also, they claim it makes the plant, creates a hormone in the plant to heal that split, and the plant comes back stronger than ever. So hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Right, Eri?
Yeah.
So Eri, I asked Eri, can you get a hoe without going downtown? What do you got to say?
I got one in the garage.
He's got one in the garage he keeps for special occasions. And here we go. Here's the hoe. We will take the hoe and scrape the weeds off the surface. We're going to turn this house around because they're outgrowing this house and give them each their own house. We're going to bring in 2 houses, have them side by side. Both these plants are staying. The other house way down there, as you can see, it already has 1 plant in it. We actually tore out one of the 1911s today. We're down to 1 plant in that house because it was touching the walls. So there you go, 2 1734 Clemenses, 1 1911 Urena. We are going to create the master seed that will grow a big orange 3,000 pound world record. And as we do this evening, we're going to water them. Eri, we had a bucket of cold water, so Eri brought out a jug of hot water. So now it's tipped. We had Mama Bubba come over. Hey Mama Bubba. And she's certified this is tipped water. Nothing but tipped water for our babies. So here you go. Giant grow. People say, hey, trickle feed. What's a trickle? Well, I'll tell you what a trickle is. The maximum feed on the grow is, if you read the jar, read the instructions, 1 teaspoon per gallon. What we're going to do is we're going to take and put 1 teaspoon in 5 gallons. All right, that would equate to 20% strength. All right, that's 20% strength is what that equates to. Then we're going to take 1 teaspoon of root keeper, which is also 20% strength. And that contains humic acid, bacillus, mycorrhiza. That will help keep your plants healthy. We're not guaranteed it'll stop disease, but hey, how many times did you see Arnold Schwarzenegger ill? You didn't see him sick very much, did you? The healthier you are, the better chance of you staying well. CalMag, 1 teaspoon of CalMag in 5 gallons. So that's a 20% strength mix. That's a trickle. Because we are actually going in pure sand is pretty much what we're growing in here. We have added the compost and we did some amendments, but we know our calcium is low. So because we know it's low in the soil, these plants are young, I think, you know, we're gonna add a 2 teaspoon of Grow. And now, if you're not in sand and you've jacked your soil all up, you may not wanna do this. You may wanna just leave it with the 20% mix. But I'm gonna spice it up because I know what's in our soil. I know we're growing in sand. Sand leaches off quickly. It's not gonna store it. So there you go, that's your trickle feed. Basically, that's what you're gonna do all summer. When you get to the fruiting stage, you're gonna figure out your soil, how much you amended it, where you're at, what you think your plant needs. You're gonna add the pumpkin power. Oh, the other thing I didn't add was Mark's Special T. We've been using that all along. It's like a plant tonic all in itself. Let's throw in above a tablespoon of Mark's Special T with amino acids, kelp extract. There's above a tablespoon, a little pinch. And one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be a moron. A moron's that guy that says, hey man, more is better, more is better. No, you don't want to be a moron because you'll end up losing your less on. Yeah, you can overdo it, you can burn them up. Hence the trickle. And I actually stole this trickle feed system from Benny Meyer. He grew 3 world records over in Switzerland in 1 season doing a trickle method. So there you go. But you need to dial in and figure out what your trickle is. How much have you jacked up your soil? How rich is your soil? You may need a 10% trickle, or I'm sorry, a 20% trickle, or you may want a 10% trackle. Is it a trickle or a trackle? You got to figure it out. That's part of gardening. I can't just give you a sheet and say, hey, everybody uses the same amount of fertilizer, because one guy's going to burn his stuff up, another guy's maybe not going to get enough. So there you have it. Hey, join us, worldwidegiantgrowers.com in Eriville, and Mama Bubba's joining in this year too. We're going to grow some giants. Post your comments below, and I'm going to link this to another video. Go back and feeding the plants. We'll link it to another video. Follow the video, leave a comment. We're going to give away free product to people who comment on the YouTube channel. Not on Facebook, but the YouTube channel. Subscribe, click on your notifications, and we'll keep you posted on the next video coming. Growing Giants with Bubba and Eri in Eriville. We'll talk to you soon.